Pop radio, intellectual radio. We got Pop in the building. We got the girl Anita Mack. Of course, y'all know we have the highlight artist of the day. Yeah. So y'all need y'all to stay tuned with that. I need y'all to stay tuned with that. So, Miss Anita Mack, what's been going on? What's talk to me?
You know what? We got Gypse Queen in the building.
We do.
We got Gypse Queen in the building, and that track that y'all heard right there with Chicago is okay.
I can't wait to talk to her and know about that.
Okay, tell me something about that track. What's going on?
And man, I always wanted to remake. Remember, Chicago is my kind of town. My kind of town. But I wanted to put a spin on it and keep it a little street. And so one day I was just up at probably like 3 a.m. in the morning, and it all came together. I found the way to put it in there and make it sound good, and don't make it sound too old-fashioned like the old song.
That's good. Upgraded. You know what? I definitely understand that. I feel that it kind of got like a nice song to it, different type of music. I like that. I like unique music. It's been a heck of a past 2 months here. We done had some of the hottest artists in the building, okay? We done had Caitlin Rose. Who else we had? We got Gypse Queen. We had Boji. We had Young Fly. Cold Heart. Crucial Conflict. Yeah. Okay? Can't forget B-Lo. Lana J. We done had some of the coldest people in the building.
K. Valentine.
Can't forget.
We had a lot of
and we have another queen that's blessing us today.
Yes.
I want to zoom into your song, Chicago Is. Because you were speaking about all the sides of towns you're from. Well, you be on.
Right.
Where you from?
I'm from the West Side. I was born and raised in the West Side of Chicago.
Hey, now the West Side, the best
I'm
side.
the West Side.
Okay.
West Side?
Okay.
The best side.
Now, where, should I say, inspires you with your whole movement with the artistry and becoming an artist?
Well, let's just say this is not my first go around. It's actually my third name. When I first came in the game, I came in the game with the Crucial Conflicts, the Do or Dies, the Psychodramas, and I was called the Drift back then. The game got a little bit too hectic for a female with no support, so I bowed down and bagged out. Tried to come back again. I was working on the B-Lo. That really didn't work out too good, so I bowed out again because I ain't like how the industry was doing female. So this time, much wiser, smarter, I'm here now. I ain't going nowhere, and I'm doing what I want to do. I'm independent. I'm putting out the music that I want to put out.
Make some noise for the ladies one time.
Yes.
Make some noise. If you ain't noticed here on Pop Radio, we done had Know Me, Lucci V, Queen Envy, and this season we had a lot of dope queens up in here. So
Ladies is pretty much
Pop Radio ain't got no problem supporting the females in the industry and in the craft.
That's why I'm here.
So I salute you and all the females that's repping for Chicago and taking this craft and I mean, some people, it's a hobby to some people, and it's hard enough to even take some artists, men now serious. So to see some girls and females, young ladies, take the craft to the next level and make some of these dudes really step their game up. I salute y'all, man. Y'all working, y'all working harder than some of these dudes who claiming they working is working. You know what I'm saying? So salute you, Gypse Queen. I think the Chicago Is joint is dope. I'm behind it. We behind it here at Pop Radio. I love how you do the salutes to Do or Die and all them and show the homage. The visuals. I don't know who shot it, but
3230.
My boy.
They shot that. The video actually be out. I'm gonna release it Saturday morning or Friday at midnight.
I seen the clip,
They got me right. Oh, they got me right.
Salute to him. Salute to their whole movement, Gangway Films.
Gangway Maze.
Oh, Gangway. What is it? Gangway Maze.
Gangway Maze.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Gangway Maze. Check out, while I'm on the whole topic of the videos, right now, go check out, he's also been here this season, Streets. He just dropped Clown's video for Halloween. Go check that out. What Bo G dropped? We here at Pop Video, you gonna get this Chicago love. Go support 88 Keys. Support all these Chicago projects. You know, if we don't get your support, man, I mean, it's this serious. If you know somebody who do music, and you know they professionally, like, putting all their professional dollars to invest in themselves, go to sleep and put your stuff on their Spotify channel. That's support. You know, people get paid off these stream residuals. Yes. It's an internet world now, you know. So, salute to 3230
Maze.
I really, you know, like I said, I like the visuals, I like the message in the joint. We are gonna get to a full interview about what got you into the game, how long you've been in this industry as a female MC and as a female artist, your inspirations and all that, maybe some of your struggles, and sacrifices, some of your pain, maybe if you want to touch, I have no problem, you know, like really, you know, you a spotlight artist. I want to talk about, you know, we're going to be a little see-through today and get the people, you know, a total of, you know, a dose of Gypse Queen here at Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeart Radio. I do want to send a quick, you know, I got people that pay my bills, you know, so I got to pay my bills back. Some of them pay their bills too with just looking out for Pop with the community. It ain't like they even put money in my pocket. Every week that I do an episode here, I always go tell people to go rock with some of the people who rocked with me when I first came home and helped me out, which is street level youth media. Any kids that need after school programs, go there. They're mentoring and they're teaching these kids everything about Pro Tools, everything about recording sessions, everything about the camera, videography for photography. So if you have a team that you just don't have a lot of time for because you're too busy working, get them involved in some of these positive programs. Who else? Chicago Leader Lions, Canna Montana, Hierarchy, Jay's Photography, Earl Winfrey here at Intellectual Radio, iHeart Radio, who always, you know, has my platform here at prime time, 9:11 p.m. Central Time every week. Tomorrow night, it goes down at the Forge. Little Bibby, so many names. Little Baby, Young Chop, Gucci, A-Rab, salute to 773 Exclusives, and A-Man who put that together. Make sure you go get your tickets right now on Eventbrite. I'm performing. It's my birthday weekend this weekend. Let's get it in, turn up. Let's go. Let's get it. We're going to be right back after this music break. I love y'all and I feel great. Thank you guys for tuning in. Intellectual Radio, iHeart Radio. With me today are my lovely ladies, Miranda Wright, the right way, Anita Mac, the Mac way.
You already know.
Yes, and our special guest in the building, or one of our special guests tonight, is Gypse Queen. You just finished listening to Chicago with. I can sing a little bit, you know.
Okay,
thank you for blessing us today, sis. We had a good little time. We went to go support Miranda this weekend. We hung out for a little while, and it was cool kicking it on the south side with Cole Hard, and then we did the WGCI Music Summit this weekend together. Yes. So we had a little cool weekend. Tell us about. Well, don't tell us. Number one, I need everybody right now, listening and tuned in to us right now, to go follow my sister. Tell them where they can go right now and check out your content so they can, you know, do the computer thing and look you up while they use it.
Okay, you can go on Instagram, Gypsy_Queen, GYPSE_Queen. I'm also on Facebook, Gypse Queen. I'm on Twitter, Gypse Queen. I'm on YouTube under Gypsy, GYPSEE.
And everybody tuned in with us either through YouTube and all the other iHeart or wherever. We love you guys. We just want to tell everybody right now for the holidays to be responsible. You know, I know everybody likes to drink a little bit extra and, you know, eat a little bit extra. Whatever you doing extra, just be responsible, man, and have a great holidays from us here at Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeart Radio. Gypse Queen, let's go back. You've been doing this here for a minute.
Yeah.
Tell my people how long you've been doing this.
I started this in 96.
96. So in the era of...
Wait, let me take that back. Let's go back. 90, 94, 93. Yeah, 93, 94.
To the joint. Can't forget that year. But okay, so you know those were different times.
Yes.
Who inspired you back then to even want to get into music? The whole rapping
what?
thing.
I grew up listening to the actually Roxanne Shante. When I heard her spit, I was like, okay, it's okay for females to do this. Before that, it was like, okay, it's time. You a little tomboy, ain't nobody really paying attention to you. Then when she came out, I was like, okay, I can do this for real. And then it was the MC Lights. And then the Brats. And I actually had an opportunity to meet her. Her parents stayed like, I would say 2-3 blocks over from where I was staying.
That's dope.
And I got a chance to meet her, and I was like, okay, Chicago doing this, so I'm finna get out here and try to do it. And
the Brat, so I did a Midwest Legend tour, and I did it with the Brat, and she is so dope. Little story, I think that should go out in history, right? So I met the Brat for the first time, and I was a little bit stage struck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Oh, the Brat. You know, and she was she's a Chicago pioneer. So by me being on the same bill, I was excited. Out of everybody that was on the bill, from Bone Thugs and Harmony, and everybody that was on that bill, that was also amazing. I wanted to meet the Brat. You know what I mean? So I finally meet the Brat backstage. I got my phone with me. I'm gonna wait for that right moment to tell the Brat, hey, can I get a little picture real quick? So I get that moment backstage. She's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So I pull out the phone and do the selfie. 1%, boom, died. I didn't get the picture, right? I felt it. And she looked at me, and I looked, and what could I say? You know what I'm saying? So I went and did my set. She did her set. As soon as she walked off the stage, about 5 camera people. Hey, let's get a picture, pop with you in the breast. So it worked out anyway. I got my picture,
That's
you know.
Right.
So, but she's dope. She's, you know what? You kind of got a little mix of all of them MC Light, you know.
And you get to hear it through my music. Like every song is different. I don't have one song that like, okay, this her spitting Chicago she sound the same on that. No, I flip it to show my versatility.
Hook, the verses, you know. I thought it was dope. I really liked the snippet of the video. And
I try to do all the things that I couldn't do back in the days when I was being controlled by other producers and not doing things on my own and the type of music that I want to do on my own. You know, back in the 90s, it was all shoot 'em up, bang, bang. My first song was called Call It a Murder. I ain't no murderer. I ain't trying to kill nobody. So, you know, the song, it went well. I had a barcode. It was in all the stores back then when it was record stores. I made a nice pretty penny, but that was not me. And I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that it was gangs riding around killing people off something that I did. So that was frustrating, and I was like, nah, a lot of stuff was going on. Baby daddy getting murdered. I was in a drive-by shooting where I got shot, hit, and drugged down the alley. Thank God I'm still here. And you know, it's just too much violence. If artists that have a voice and we speak, we have to be very careful about the words that come out of our mouth. You sitting up there rapping about all that violent stuff, and the world gonna give it right back to you. That's what you're talking about. That's what you get. So
I'm like, attraction, you know, you get what you put out there, you know.
I like that. I like the fact that you know, it's a lot of artists that they are being controlled and not being able to really be, you know, probably who they want to be or put out the music that they want to make, because it's always been about what's in or what you think is popular,
what's trending,
like what's gonna get you out there. But I really like that. I feel like everybody should be unique that's what's in being unique. You know what I'm saying? And paying attention to what you're putting out there, because not a lot of people do that. I mean, I know we listen to all kinds of music, but you ever found the moment where you really listened to what you were listening to? Like, right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
so I just, sometimes I have thoughts about...
We weren't really in love with a Coco.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you heard you was in love for a Coco for so long that you was in love with a Coco fan.
It's so many songs, like... I mean, it's just things are catchy, and I get it, but, some things are harmless. A lot of people be blowing up off things that they started off with just playing, and it ain't even mean nothing bad.
I look at it like what you speaking on as an art. Like, that's what it is. It's art, Some speak on facts, some don't, Just like actors, they go in and they act a movie.
But
I want to go into her real fast because she spoke on something that was kind of deep to me, and I had to question this. You talked about how when you first started, then you backed out because it was rough. Then you got back in, then you backed out, and now you in again. Mm-hmm. Have you noticed or witnessed a difference from then to now on how females is being treated, and if so, what is it?
Now females have more freedom to do what they want to do. I've been seeing a lot of bosses out here, boss females, a lot of queens. I'm loving that. They doing their own thing. They got their own studios in the house, and maybe all of this spawned because of what we didn't get a chance to do back then. And so now females, it's like they stepping it up. I'm going to put this out. You can put whatever you want to put out now. iTunes, Spotify. So I don't need that person in my head talking about, no, that's garbage. I don't like that. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I don't care what you don't like. It's what I feel like I was put here to do. And these lyrics that's coming out is coming from a higher power. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to spit it. If I like it, I hope you love it. And that's just what it is. I don't care what people think anymore. That's the big difference from then and now. Back then, I was young. I cared. And then I was like a tomboy. So they were flipping over to the more sexual side. And I was like, okay, now y'all done turned me into a little boy running around here with the head to the back. Now all of a sudden, nah, we don't want to do that. We want you to turn into a female, back to the female. And now we want more sexual what's the word?
Content.
Sexual content. And I'm like, well, I ain't with that either. I would love to look like a lady, but I don't got to shake it and twerk it, and that's not me. I need to be me. I don't want to be nobody else. That's at the end of the day, it's what makes Gypsy happy.
And you know what?
And the message that I put out to the youth out here, because you got other women looking at this, and I don't want them to think that I'm something that I'm not. This is me. I'm not a killer. I like to inspire people through my words. I even do poetry. I got a lot of things going on, but I don't want anything negative to come off.
An artist's greatest freedom is his creative control.
Exactly.
If you don't have no creative control, and you going in a studio and you letting the label tell you what to spit, even, you know what I'm saying? Safari, go write that, and you get in there and spit it like... you're just a puppet.
And it's more females now. Back then, it was not a lot. It was me. I called myself the Drift. It was Nuisance. It was like one other girl, and these were West Side. Nobody else. And then the girls didn't even come together back then.
Salute to Nuisance, man.
So,
where you brought up. I seen her this weekend at.
So it was like you just out there by yourself with a gang of fellas.
So is it like the respect factor is more there from the fellas than it was then?
Yes, exactly. Because I'm making my own moves and they seeing that.
Demanding it.
Exactly.
You can't do nothing but respect moves and a boss gonna respect the boss just like a real dude gonna respect the real recognize real. You know what I mean? And this whole industry, you can't be stopped as long as you come correct in anything. If there's a move you want to make, ain't nobody stopping you from making that move but yourself. Right. You know what I mean? If I want to get to Texas, I'm going to get to Texas. If I want to get to Cali, I'm going to get to Cali. If I want a song with dude or girl, I'm going to get it done. If I want to work with Live Nation or with, any promoter that's doing stuff around you, it's just all about, you know, networking, finding out the details, and if it's beneficial for your marketing or whatever you're doing with your product and brand, then, you know, you make the move or you don't make the move, you know.
In my city, I don't love it. They can't stop it.
Messiah, I see you, I see you, I see you.
They looking, they killing.
In the building, I got beautiful ladies as well, styling and swagging. And look at Anita came up in here today looking thicker than a nigga. What color is that you have on? Is that pink? Is that peach? Is that whatever it is? It's there. You guys, look, if you guys want to be a model of the week, apricot. You hear me? Apricot. You guys want to be a model of the week, man. Anita's one of the dopest, most down-to-earth ladies to get into them with. Just get one of your profile pictures to Anita Mack, and she gonna get right back with you. Last but definitely not least, the right way, Miranda Wright in the building. Wearing nothing but Fashion Nova, you hear me?
Right way.
Man, look, we got special guests in the building today as well. We got Steve from 773 exclusive 773. If you don't know about that store on 87th, man, y'all bogus.
It's hard, you know, I already know it's hard out here. So, you know, I congratulate you on your circle. The quality of things that I'm seeing, you know, I see you working. Yeah. I like the song. The song is dope.
Man, I appreciate you, man, for real.
And messing with this guy right here, man, I don't see nothing but fruitful stuff, bro.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Steve's the best, man.
Yeah, man, a lot of people say that. Good people say that.
No, hey, listen,
you know?
man, at the end of the day, like, I'm trying to move forward. Let's make some money, and let's bring the city as a whole. For real, no bullshit.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Steve, you guys just came from doing some of God's work. Turkey, what's going on with the turkey drive? Talk about it.
This is our 6th annual turkey drive. We've been doing it since Instagram started. You know, first year was 100. Second year we did 1,000, and then we just raise the stakes every year. So our goal this year is over 2,000.
God bless you, man. God bless you. Your store, give them the address. Anybody who don't know Steve, I get people that ask me today, man, does he manage Dirk? Does he? Man, look, Steve knows probably every rapper that can.
Yeah, 90% of whoever blew up in the past 5 years, you know, came through the store, worked with us. You know, we did something with them, whether it was a concert or we put them together in a show, some type of work. So, like I said, it's a big revolving door, and we're all working.
And Steve get you together, man. You go through there, man, spend some money.